Monk.
From the University of Kentucky.
The second Wildcat to go in the lottery tonight, Malik Monk, was the SEC Freshman of the Year and won the Jerry West Shooting Guard of the Year award as well. Averaged nearly 20 points per game. Kentucky history, only Jamal Murray has scored more than that as a freshman. He averaged just a tick more at 20 points per game. This is a guy who likes to spend his time going mudding and hunting and fishing. Kid from Arkansas who left his home state to go play for the Wildcats and had a terrific year. Comes from an athletic family. His brother Marcus was a wide receiver on Arkansas's football team and also played basketball at Arkansas. Being drafted by the Bears, Marcus also played some pro ball overseas, and he sort of guided Malik along this path, and now it culminates with him being the 11th pick in the draft in Charlotte.
By far the best squirrel hunter in the draft. I blew some of my good stuff trying to stall for you, but Malik Monk is a big-time shooter. The best shooter in the draft. He takes big ones. 4 times this season he scored over 30 points. He had 48 against North Carolina. An excellent pull-up jump shooter. A big-time athlete. He's comfortable shooting off the bounce, catch and shoot. In late game situations, he is unafraid to take a contested shot and knock it down. I remember those 2 big threes he hit against Louisville really late in the game when he had been, I think, 0 for 8 from 3 during the course of the game, just coming off that 48-point performance off of North Carolina. But he was 5th in BCS conferences, among players in BCS conferences, in making contested jump shots. So he can make them with a hand in his face. He's super athletic. I think he can be a really good defender on the ball, but he doesn't get a lot of steals or deflections, and he doesn't rebound to the level of his ridiculous athleticism. But he is a really, really good player that can play point, I think.
Get buckets and flurries. And my good friend Bill Simmons and I talk about this all of the time. Heat check player, like Lou Williams, for example, who's now playing for the Houston Rockets. That can get it off the bounce, can do it from 3. I agree with you, Jay. Won't necessarily get you the boards or the assists or be the guy that's your lead guard, but man, he gets buckets and bunches. That's what's going to take place in Charlotte. That's a great find by Michael Jordan and that basketball team.
Can he and Kemba Walker play together? That would be sort of a small backcourt right now.
Absolutely, but putting up points in bunches, and you wouldn't have thought that he'd fall to them at this position, but he did. You got to take the best player available.
And the native of Arkansas, the guy who used to wear that Kentucky jersey, is now down with Allison.
Malik, I have to ask you, what's your reaction to going 11th in this draft?
I mean, shorter than I thought, but I mean, you never know. You never know in this situation, so I was just thankful, praying for the best situation, and hopefully this is it.
We know you can score. You had 4 30-point games, most by a Kentucky freshman. How do you think that'll translate in the NBA?
Versatile. I think I can score on all 3 levels, and I can shoot the ball pretty good. So I think that'll show immediately.
Charlotte has a rather famous owner. Have you gotten a chance to meet Michael Jordan?
Oh, yeah. Early in the week, I did a Skype call with him. They wanted to meet me and see how things was going, and it went well, and they picked me. So thankful to be in this situation.
And I'm sure you'll be out there looking for some good hunting and mudding locations very soon around the Charlotte area. Malik, thank you, guys.
Don't worry, Allison. Billis lives in Charlotte. He'll show him all of the good hunting and mudding.